Hi everyone, this is Bully. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, it is the second episode of how to create a dropshipping store using WordPress and WooCommerce. In this video, I am going to show you guys how to install WordPress and a free WordPress theme. Let's get started. First, we need to log into the demo store. Just click /wp-admin in the browser address. Use the email that I entered previously, in a previous video. Ignore the Siteground plugin here. Just click the skip button at the bottom, and you should be redirected to the dashboard. Go click the updates menu on the left panel that has the red circle with a number in it. You need to update all the plugins and even the latest WordPress before we can install any theme or plugins at all. The site needs to be updated. Update all the themes, all the pre-installed themes also, whatever it has, and then we will clean up these themes later on. Select all and click the updates button. Go back to the plugins page to deactivate and delete the unused plugin. In this case, we don't need the WordPress starter anymore. That comes with the Siteground when we installed WordPress from the previous video. We don't need this anymore. We don't want to clog out our sites with a bunch of unused plugins. That's gonna make our online store to be bloating in the future. That would cause the site to be open or loaded very slowly. We don't want that. Then we need to install a custom maintenance page or a coming soon page. We are going to use SeedProd. It's a good plugin. It is free and is reliable. It has a couple of good free templates that we could use to set up our page. You could use any plugins that you know, in this case whatever you want, but I recommend this one because I like this one so far. Once you found this plugin, click activate button. In this case, this demo site is private. I want to use my own image, so I'm gonna upload a padlock real quick here in my library. I got this icon from my I think it's Envato Elements that I have a subscription with. Once I uploaded my padlock under media in my library, I go back to SeedProd menu under pages to turn on coming soon page on, and I'm gonna upload and change this icon. Actually, you could use that clock icon, and then you can modify the title and all the text underneath the icon, whatever you want there. Like the title could be like the name of your online store, and the text underneath that could be something else, that something awesome is coming soon, or whatever you can come up with. Once everything looks good, you could click the save button on the top right. Once it's saved, click the preview button and you should be able to see the coming soon page on the main page. This is my page. It looks good, so I'm gonna close out everything. We're gonna do the next task. Click the X to next, we need to go back to Siteground.com to install SSL. SSL is a secure sockets layer that we're gonna install a padlock into the HTTP protocol. Go to the dashboard of your website and click on security and click on SSL manager. Select the from the drop down onto the right, let's encrypt. That is free. It comes with a free SSL. And wait for a couple minutes while it is installing an SSL on your site. It shouldn't take that long. Once done, next, click HTTPS Enforce menu below the SSL manager. We want to turn this on so we can enforce all the secure content or whatever path from your online store to be redirected to HTTPS to encrypt everything, pretty much, to be secure. Once it's done, going back to your dashboard, it will kick you out, so you need to log in again to your dashboard. Enter your credentials here and log in. And we need to go back to SG Optimizer. That's the Siteground plugin. Go to the tab Environment Optimization and turn on the Enable HTTPS. Once you enable this option, you need to refresh the entire page first before you could turn on the Fix Insecure content underneath it. In this video, somehow it didn't record that part when I did that. Don't forget to turn on scheduled database maintenance. Also, it's at the bottom of this tab when you scroll down a little bit. After you're done with that tab, click on the next tab, front end optimization, and turn on minify minify the HTML output and minify CSS. And go to the media optimization to turn on new images optimization, and turn on the existing images optimization too, and let it run for a little bit. And it should be good. Let's go back to our theme section to add to install a free theme. Let's go to Appearance and Themes. Click the button on the top, upload theme. We're gonna search for OceanWP. Yep, the green one is the WP Ocean, and then install the main theme. This is the parent theme. We are going to install the child theme next. In this case, I already installed my main theme is OceanWP, sorry, messed up the name. Why are we waiting for the parent theme to be installed? Well, before we get to that, you need to install some of the missing plugins. After you're done installing the parent's theme, it will tell you to install the missing plugins, so please follow the instruction. Next, it's gonna ask you if you want to install a demo store. We want to do that to save our time on development, so I choose to install the demo online store with the woman picture on the front page of season sale. Yep, that one. And then follow instruction to install some other plugins that it needs, and then ignore the last 3 plugins at the bottom because those plugins cost money and we don't really need that. And then just click the next or continue button to continue. Why are we waiting for the OceanWP to install the demo store? We should open up another browser to search for a child theme for OceanWP. We always need to make a child theme whenever you set up a new WordPress website, so that whatever you modify on the parent's theme, or if you need to add a custom CSS script or some other functions to modify your site somehow down the road, you won't have to worry about messing up the parent's theme or something like that. And we are going to download a child theme from the GitHub sample child theme. That's the page. Click on that button to download the sample child theme for OceanWP. Click on the green button that says code, and then you will get some selection. Just download the zip version, the zip file version. By the time we get the child theme file, the parent's theme should be done installing with its demo store and demo content. So next we are going to add another theme, which is the child theme. It's in your local folder. It should be in your download folder or wherever you saved it previously. And we're gonna install the child theme. It should go through all right. Once it's done, click to activate it. You should go back to the parent's theme to turn on the update automatically, so that when it is time to update it, the system would update it automatically. Make sure you keep a backup theme, 2021 theme, just only one theme, and then delete the rest. That's just a backup, just in case OceanW has a bad bug or something like that, so your website will fall into that template. And next we are going to choose a font pair. In this case, I'm gonna choose Montserrat, I think. Just go Google it and then choose Google Fonts, Montserrat. Once you choose a font, click on Montserrat. You could choose whatever font pairs that you like or you prefer. and then click on the tab on the top. It says pairings, and then it will show you some of the options. What else? What are the fonts that it could pair up with, and then will look really nice together. In this case, I'm gonna go with Roboto for my headers, all headers, and then I'm gonna use Montserrat for all my body content, because somehow Montserrat text, they kind of look a little bit wider and has more like very decent spacing in between each character that is very easy to read, because I can't really read small text. That's why. So you have to keep accessibility in mind too when you design your online store. You may need to document all of this, like somewhere. Keep your notes somewhere, like your color palette and the fonts. Next, we are going to change the fonts. Go to Appearance, click Customize. Remember the font pair that we picked out earlier? We are going to change all headings and body text into those fonts. Once you get into the main panel of the Customize, choose Typography. Then after that, select all headings first. We are going to change all headings first. All titles would be the same as all headings also. Under the font family drop down, click in that box to type in Roboto. This is the font that I picked out, and the option would show up. Select Roboto. Once done, click Publish to save it, and click out from all headings to go back to panel to select Body. Once you are in the body, go to font family, select the box, change the default and type in Montserrat. You don't have to type the whole word. The name of the Montserrat will show up for you, and then you just select that. In this case, I couldn't capture my drop down in my screen recording, so then select the Montserrat and whatever font you picked out, and click the Publish button once you're done to save the setting, and click out from the body to go back to the main menu. And we are going to go to under Appearance, Customize, and go find a header. We are going to change the logo and the icon. I just changed up the logo a little bit. I moved the text to the right side instead of at the bottom of my icon, and changed the name to reflect change the name to be the same as my domain name. That's my preference. Don't forget to change the width of your logo to 300 pixels and the height at least about 85 pixels, so it will be displayed a little bit better. Next, we are going to change or add an icon to the online store. Click Site Identity. It's at the bottom. I already add my icon. In this case, the size of the icon is about 512 by 512 pixels, and just click the button change the image if you have a new file. Once you're done, just click the publish button to save your setting. That should be it for changing the icon or adding the icon to your online store. Next, we are going to work on general styling. And then this is the color palette that I showed. I am gonna play around with these colors. I'm gonna use the blue for my primary color and the hover as green. And for my link, my main link will be the green. And the hover color link, when you put a mouse or a cursor over a link, that link text will turn into orange. You could play around with your color palette, all the colors that you choose from your own palette. But I will keep like the bright colors to use that as sometimes to keep it for buttons, so that your buttons will look more attractive. Once it's done, click the publish button to save that and go back to another tab on the front end to refresh the page to see the result, how it looks like. Let's go back in the back end again to change the background of the theme buttons. That's under the general options, theme buttons. I changed my theme buttons to be red and hover to be orange, and I'm gonna go back to the plugins to install custom login. We are going to customize the login form for administrators or whoever will log into your dashboard. We're gonna use this plugin, custom login page by WP Bridge, I think. Activate the plugin. Go to the settings and you will see WPS login. You will see login press. That's what it is, login press. Just skip that. Welcome to login press. They will collect some your email address. Just ignore that or skip that. We are going to customize the login form. First, let's go to the logo section to add our logo. Don't forget to change the logo's width to 300 pixels here and leave the height as 84 pixels. In the previous clips, I don't think I got the recording of the 300 pixels like this one for the site. Add your logo URL, basically just your online store URL or domain name here, and then the title down here, and then the dashboard login there. Once everything looks good, you just click the publish button on the top to save everything. And then don't forget to log out from the dashboard. So after you're done, so you see how your login form will look like. And next we're gonna change the background of the login form. We're not gonna log out yet. In this case, I just select the clover leaves picture. It's easier that way so that I don't have to spend a lot of time working on new picture and resize the size of the picture for the login form specifically. You still have a lot of tasks ahead of you to set up your online store, so just pick whatever that they have for you here to save your time. Next, we're gonna go back to the button beauty. We are going to change the button on the login form. In this case, I like to set my buttons on the website as red, and when you hover or put a mouse over the button, it will turn into orange. That's my theme. So you see all the numbers on your color palette. That's the hex code color. Make sure you write it down somewhere where you can copy it and paste it, so that you don't have to type it in every time when you want to change colors on an element on your website. I just leave the rest as default and save. I think that's pretty much it for customizing the login form. Don't forget to log out to check how it looks like. Let's see, next we are going to work on we need to hide the login. Go to the plugins and add a new plugin and search for hide login. Choose WP as hide login, the big green padlock right there. In this case, I already installed it. This is to change the URL login for the admin for the backend, so your site or your online store won't get hacked easily, because a lot of people know what is the URL to log into the dashboard of a WordPress website, which is WP-admin. WordPress is an open source software too, so it's free, so everybody kind of knows how to hack that. Now you're gonna go to the settings under general, check if all the information is all accurate, your site name, your tag name, change the site language to where your store is based at, and change the time zone, the date format to your preference, time format, week starts on. I just leave it as default on Monday. And then the bottom section is for WPS hide login. That is where we want to change from WP-admin to something else. In this case, for this store, I just changed it to demo-admin and just leave the error page as 404 as default, and save everything once you are done. Don't forget, once it's saved, it will tell you the URL of your login page for the dashboard. It's up there. Make sure you bookmark that page. Make sure you open that link, bookmark that page, try to log out and log back in with that new URL. And you could close out any notifications or news from some other plugins that you installed previously. Just close it out with the X marks, all that stuff. so your website won't be messy. This is your customized login page for the back end or to the dashboard behind the scene. And look at the URL. It's changed into demo dash admin now. So that means it's all good. Now you are going to need to log back in again so that we can continue to work on the next thing. The next thing would be, let's go back to appearance and go click on customize. We are going to change the copyright year. I think it's in footer bottom. Once you get into the customized page, scroll down a little bit so you can see the menu called footer bottom. We are going to add OceanWP theme short code for the dates so that you don't have to change your copyright year manually every year. It will calculate every year for you automatically for your copyright at the bottom of your website, because you definitely need to add this. If you don't want to use the symbol of copyright, just use the full word copyright. The short code is in a bracket. It is OceanWP _ dates. And after that you could add the name of your website there. And then all rights reserved. I just searched the internet for the copyright symbol and copy that symbol and paste it over here for your copyright symbol. After everything is good, just published. Just press the publish button and then you should be good. And that's it for this video. That's all for the episode 2. Please stay tuned for my next video for episode 3. Please subscribe to my channel and give it a like if you find this video helpful. Leave a comment below to let me know which WordPress theme is your favorite one. If you have any, I would love to hear from you guys. I always appreciate your support and being here watching my video. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful day wherever you are. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye now.